Hello and welcome to Scoping Out Tools. I've got a load of blind rivets from Parkside, and when I'm coming up with ideas of what I might make, the problem is I'm not necessarily wanting to go for that silver metal look. And so what I'm going to do in this video is see about if I can actually convert these blind rivets into something else with a bit more colour. If you don't know how the blind rivet works, so you've got two parts here. You've got the soft material, which is aluminium, and then the steel pin. So here's one that I've taken apart. So this is the aluminium bit that I'm not actually interested in, that I'm going to be replacing for a different metal. And this is the actual steel pin. So that's just to, these wings are just to actually grab hold of the aluminium there. But you'll maybe be able to see just below it, there's a little fracture. So what's going to happen is this ball will be on the blind side. As it gets pulled towards it, it's going to squash this material. And that's then going to grab hold of it at the bit. When this ball cannot get any closer, that fracture will break off and you will get this pin coming off, and it will leave the ball on the inside and this on the outside, or the other material on the outside. And so I was gifted all these brass ones and copper ones from somebody's father-in-law who died. See, I've got loads of them. And so I thought, well, these are fine if I can actually access the back. But if I can't actually access the back, I need to actually use the rivet gun. So my thought was drill it out and make something like this. I'm going to turn on the drill and start the approach. And I have marked the center bit of it, and I'm just going to tap it. Okay, got a little bit of movement there, so just going to give a little bit of WD-40 just. Oh. So when it's been stuck, I'm just clamping it with the pliers, hold it in place, and just doing a little bit of reverse because it's not taking too much effort to come out. But you can see how it's just capturing that spring there, and then just redo the pop it on the drill again. It's not that far off the tip, so we'll go again at that. Checking it. Yep, that's going at the right bit. One more little spray with this. Okay. Okay, let's go again. And that's it. Just getting that. And that. is through. Yeah. So that is now the brass pin. Okay. And we'll just check that is going to go through the rivet, and yeah, that works fine. So let's see about attaching it. Alright, so I'm just wanting to take this out of the pin. So all I'm going to do is just put in this little hole and just give it a tap. Oh, that's pin falling down, but I've now got this one blank now, and then I'll use that pin for attaching it. Alright, so I am putting it, I'm going to be putting it this way, because what it's going to do is it's going to pull this bulb towards this flat area. So if I now put this through, actually, do I want it this side, or yeah, I'll do it this side. Then pop this in, right, and squeeze. Okay. Oh, and it's just maybe too soft. Metal's too soft. Oh. Oh. Okay. So obviously that's going to be the blind part, but this is then holding in. So that's all right. So let's go again with another one. So let's try it with copper now. So same thing. That's now the pin with the copper. Set it in. Slot that in. We've now got grip of it, and I'm just pulling that there. And then pull it. And here we have the copper rivet and the brass rivet. Nice. And this is the one that came with the rivet gun. This is the brass and this is the copper. Quite handy just doing this as a little project. I'm not sure how much blind rivet stuff that I will do, but there is possibly, I might actually be making some sort of toy at some point. And I probably could actually buy them already pre-drilled, but I've got about 100 or so of these copper ones, and say the brass one again, I've drilled out a few, and that will be used probably later. But this was all from somebody that had died, and so I got a load of their tools and want to put them to use. Anyway, thank you very much for watching Scoping Out Tools. Bye for now.